That's true. All right. Well, there's Tekken music on the stream. That means Ikan's here.
Yes, sir. And there it is, Villager. I was expecting this, but even so, Ikan, we all know him. He's a very solid player. I don't know if the character choice alone is enough to take this guy down.
But this is a buffed Ryu.
Yeah.
This is my first time commentating buffed Ryu.
Same here. So all I know is red fireball scary. I don't know what else has changed.
I think that Villager and Isabel can get confirmed off of the red fireball, though, if they pocket it.
I would imagine so.
I think that's a thing. I saw a Twitter combo from an Isabel specifically, where it ended with like you laddered all the way up the top of Battlefield and then ended with the fishing rod up.
Huh, okay.
I'm sure Villager can also do some shenanigans, but I mean, this is a traditional like rushdown versus zoner type of matchup, right?
Right.
Ikan is the one who's going to be one of getting giant combo strings.
And then Panda Bair is going to he's going to play the slow game, right? It's what he's known for.
Indeed. Small Battlefield, a pretty even starting position, I feel like, for both these. Natural striking position. Poking and prodding his way to a substantial lead is Panda Bair, but oh, he gets tech chased, but it's not going to lead to the full Tatsu.
Possibly just good DI kept him out of that.
Tatsu, oh, okay. Eat the spot dodge for breakfast. Panda Bair, that's a Wednesday in his book.
That was actually a pretty impressive setup using the red fireball, too.
So the big buffs for Ryu was the fireball, red fireball. The collarbone breaker, shield breaker is a little bit faster.
Right.
And I believe Tatsu is also a little bit safer. I want to say that's the third major one.
I feel like you're right. I'm not certain, though.
They're all very relevant buffs. But if they're only going to be relevant if Ryu gets in,
yeah.
right? And this ledge stall game from Panda Bair's Villager is classic, tried and true. We've seen this for years and years now at Ignition.
This is the Ignition staple. You might not see Panda come around that much anymore, but anyone who's been around for a while knows that this is what you expect from Panda.
But you miss a slingshot, cross up on the shield, and you are going to pay the price. That is Ikan punishing hard, getting stock number one.
Right, off stage though.
High Tatsu. Ooh!
Maybe a little bit of mistiming there.
That had to be a misinput, I think, from Panda. He could have charged that and continued it for free.
He might have been afraid of the Tatsu actually hitting him instead. That's the only thing I can imagine. Either way, though, that moment's gone and passed now. It's actually even percent now.
And who's got the ledge trap this time? It's Ikan.
Right.
Able to get good work out of a ledge trap on Villager, even though Villager's pretty comfortable on the ledge, generally speaking. Ooh, that I would have loved to see that flower pot hit. It would have been hype.
Oh, that's a shame. Okay. Either way, 100% left on Panda Bair. This is still pretty durable. This might just be another hit away.
Was Ikan really in that much lag after the Tatsu? Okay, then I must be wrong about what happened to Tatsu.
Unfortunately, I couldn't tell you. Not for certain, anyway.
Ooh, that's a scary spot to be in here. Ikan. Ooh,
surviving so far.
By bowling balls, but the damage still 70% off this spot.
And rising.
And walling with the nair, meaning no tilt. Like, it's going in at a perfect diagonal angle over where like the up tilt or the jabs would land, right?
Right.
Okay, rising fireball gonna afford Ikan some stage. He's gonna need that and much more to even up this game one.
Right. He's about to be left at percents and not at a comfortable percent either. Being over 100% and down to stock, this is the worst case situation, right? Against a zoner, this is not where it's going.
Panda can just afford to take a sweet time. No need to fish for a bowling ball now. No need to fish for a tree, even though you can just do so when a slingshot will do just as nicely.
Right. Right. So, remind me, have these two actually fought in bracket before?
That's a great question. I'm going to hazard a guess as to no, if not in a long time.
Right.
Yeah, I'm going to guess it was like, because right out of post-pandemic, Ikan was on a tear.
Right.
Panda wasn't as hot as he normally was, but then he he was in and out of playing Smash for a bit here at Ignite anyway, specifically. So he wasn't really getting that far into the brackets to fight against Ikan, and Ikan was getting the brackets he loved to see, like the rushdown characters, the Roids, the Falcos. All the goofy stuff we have here in Chicago, right?
Well, like, let's be real. Who is left in Chicago that plays the campy game?
3, 2, 1, go!
We need more campers, clearly. Pow Pow's moving on in winners. Panda Bair in a great spot here in game number 2. Running it back on small battlefield, by the way. Ikan insistent that he can make it happen here.
Keeping pace so far, but it's still pretty early on.
Able to find a... Okay, maybe this is the secret here, is getting Panda Bair into full hop or like getting down from the platform and then finding those strong up tilts.
Right.
Playing the anti-air game.
He's definitely finding success with more aggressive options than he was previously. Just getting in Panda's face as fast as possible. Maybe Panda's just not used to the tempo that Ikan is going at currently. We might see a change up though very soon.
Oh, what a fade on the shore. You had to be as far away horizontally as possible to avoid the bowling ball. That's one of those things that most people consider like a free hit, right?
Right.
That bowling ball versus the low shoryu, but Ikan's still living here. Using focus canceling to try and get in off of these nairs. The nair is one hit. It's a very quick hit, so you have to predict that Panda is going to go for it. That was scary.
Yeah.
I
and
thought
he has
that,
another one.
I thought that down smash would shield hook potentially off the red fireball.
Oh, Backer going to take it though, 99% on Ikan. Not the worst part of the game. I mean, you got an advantage at least, but
well, you know the secret to Ryu, right? One move.
yeah.
Get in, get that damage.
Press the buttons.
Okay, up tilt gonna swat Ryu out of the sky there as he was going for like a really cute. I think he was going for like a dare setup. Right, fireball does so much damage. Oof.
Still finding his way back to stage. He's, yeah, just much more successful this game. I'm not sure exactly what the change was, but it's working.
The way he got the stock was swatting out that Lloyd Rocket, right?
Right.
And that's just understanding the timing that Panda's going to go for Lloyd Rocket. It's not like a hard read, but like it's like a conditioning thing.
Right.
Lloyd Rocket, you know, it puts out that wall of a hitbox in the Lloyd, right? And it stops your momentum there. So look,
that
he
another
swats
one?
out another Lloyd, and it leads to another KO off of him. He was like up air 1-2 to back air. It wasn't quite a true combo, but it looked cool as hell.
Right. But still finding his way back in. Not dead for me. The Bair, though, gonna do it.
Panda gets on the board, but now he finds himself down 2 stocks.
Just the way that Panda was taking the play, though, even when he's down a stock, he can still afford to be the kind of like the more passive player, just because of how much the Fair and Bair does for him, right? It still is that annoying tool that forces the approaches. If you can't deal with that, you're still playing Panda's game.
There really isn't too much Ryu can do about it. Those top 2 cross-ups, though, it's a hard read, but like if you think a fair's coming, it can go under it.
Right.
Be very volatile, and it lasts so long, right? Look how long that lasts. Okay, using the diagonal movement of those cross-ups.
Right. Not dead yet, though.
Scary down smash. If that could lead to like bowling ball confirmed, that would be so disgusting. That'd be like Game & Watch down smash. Oh, swatted out of the sky?
Still alive?
I don't think, does he have the jump?
No, but he has the mix-up.
Yeah, Panda was not ready for that really high shoryu. If he was, that would have been a bowling ball call out for sure.
Absolutely.
Affords Ikan a second chance on this second life.
Now, this is a similar situation to the last game, but in the opposite direction. Ikan taking game 2.
You whip that jab to the right side, Ryu's behind you, you are done.
Goodbye.
124%, that would have killed like 40% ago. Good stuff to Ikan. That was brilliant adaptation. After it looked like that he might succumb to the matchup in game number 1. He found those windows of opportunity. Right. He found like the very small moments where Panda stalls, and like he has to throw out a Lloyd Rocket to try and like change his momentum. If you call that out, it can lead to huge dividends. So if you call out the nair with like the appropriate strong hitbox, it can lead to huge dividends.
Yeah, we saw multiple times in that game specifically the focus attack beating, just like letting him survive the nair hit into some sort of damage for Ikan.
So we're going to Stadium, and this is going to be one of those matchups where Ryu, I do not believe he can full hop onto the platforms on Stadium. I think it's exactly like Byleth.
That's a full hop right there.
Yeah, it's exactly like Byleth, my main, right? Where you can't full hop onto the platform, you have to double jump onto the platform. You can fix that with like good wave landing movement, but it's still something you have to keep
It's a commitment.
Yes. And look at the patience on the ledge trap from Ikan. He just let Panda throw out his stuff, Eventually got the cross-up roll he wanted. Now leading to great vertical pressure.
Say a little bit more of the neutral, just like the Bears and Bears coming out from Panda. I can just wait his turn to see when he can find his way in.
And getting the big toes down smash in the corner again. And there he focuses another nair.
That's the sub. That's the sub. I just saw it right there, right? So he focus attacks through the nair, and then he expects a Lloyd Rocket immediately afterwards. He wasn't quite positioned for it there. If he was, that would have been Panda's stop.
Oh, but just a call out on the short hop. Tatsu exploding Villager off the top of the stage.
That's the day one mix-up, right? Fully charged down smash into cancel the Tatsu.
It covers so much space.
You're right.
And if you're so short hop happy, you might as well just throw it out. Now look at Ikan backdashing. Not backdashing, but walking backwards. But then rolling into the bowling ball. Now
What a read.
Oh, but this double jump saved the entire way. I thought Ikan was done and dusted, but that's not the case. And they're finding the diagonal angle in with the neutral air, leading to huge damage.
Again.
Brilliant control here from Ikan in game number 3. The nair lasts so long that it will just linger and cancel out even a well-timed slingshot potentially. That is Ikan's opportunity.
I wonder if Panda's going to catch on to it, though. It looks like he's having a little more difficulty finding it. But Panda having difficulty finding the bullet roll, too.
The nair out of shield will knock away Ikan, but not enough to KO yet. And he's dead. You whiff an up smash, you are dead. And Ikan commanding lead once more on Pokemon Stadium.
Panda's still missing the bowling ball. It's really surprising to see, honestly. We've seen so much from him.
You're right. That is normally a comfort zone, Panda, where like even when nothing's working, he can get like a roll call out. But there you go, bowling ball. That's the first one he's hit in quite some time.
He finds it eventually. It's all good. It's still the Panda that we know, right? So if he plays his cards right, he's still in this game, and he's kind of got the momentum going for him right now.
He is still 2 edge guards away, and that is not hard to achieve. Ikan has been playing fantastic, but the matchup dictates that it's very possible. Ooh. You don't want to be playing in the shield versus shield game, though. The way Ikan is playing right now, yeah, you want to knock him off the stage and keep him there. So let's see if
The
Panda
one
can
thing I'm
keep
thinking
his
about,
advantage.
right, is that he hasn't shown the collarbone breaker yet. So if Panda's not respecting that, that's instantly game.
Yeah, you have to be very, very cautious around that move. Especially if you're playing like a shield blinking game. Like,
Right.
yeah, you want to nair out a shield, but how bad you want to nair out a shield? Not. Oh, it did kill. Ryu is a hell of a monster.
Add in a little bit of rage, it's that much scarier. All right, 2-0. Oh, excuse me, 2-1. Ikan.
After Panda looked very comfortable in game number 1,
Yeah.
Ikan got the matchup knowledge he needed in that game and turned things around in quick fashion.
Right. So I'm not sure who he's going against next. I'm not even sure who Panda's going against. That's what's interesting to me because all things considered, Panda played that very, very cleanly. We don't see him all too much, but whenever